guys, this is Zach, Team Covenant.
And I'm Steven, and we are here with our set of etched templates compatible with X-Wing. You've probably seen them before in our 1.0 version. This is the 2.0 version, which means it's twice as great, if that was even possible.
I don't know.
I thought the first version was the best thing we'd ever done, but now we've 2 times, 3 times better. So let's talk about these things a little bit. First of all, I mean, they're standard. They're what you would expect from our templates, right? They're etched. They're not going to fade. They're really sturdy. You can't break them or anything. And everything's good there. So as you would expect from a nice acrylic template set, that's what you're getting. But there's more. There's some new production kind of things, Zach, and I'll let you take that over. And Zach's going to regale you with why these are so much better in the production value than our original sets were. So Zach,
some would say
convince me.
They're accurate.
Yes.
So the game came out, and our Covenant templates won. I'll call them just Covenant templates. We released them in red, black, and clear almost a year ago. Since then, there have been several reprints of the core set, and each core set, apparently the templates in them are slightly different. Due to these variations, third-party templates and the templates in each core set are actually all tournament legal at this point. And what we found is our original templates weren't matching up to a lot of the new templates that were coming out. So we did some digging, did some research, and actually got a hold of some of the National Championship acrylic templates that Fantasy Flight gave out as prizes this past Gen Con. And based on those, we can kind of get a hint at what the intent was on the measurements for these templates.
I'd say a pretty strong hint, actually. Anyone with a brain and a ruler can probably figure out what the dimensions that these things are supposed to be, basically.
The intended dimensions.
Yes, intended dimensions, I'll say.
The templates that come in the core set are made of cardboard. So when those get cut, oftentimes on either side, it can get cut at an angle and change the distance of
a little bit of variation.
How big it is, yeah.
And I mean, FFG said as much in their tournament doc, right? If you actually read that, it's like there are slight variations in the template sets, and that's not really a factor that can be controlled. But that's why they have said that their templates, acrylic, and actually these template sets are legal, and third-party template sets are generally just legal because there is that variation there. And so we kind of played to that and made sure to get them accurate.
So we basically found out what we thought were the intended measurements, and Covenant templates 2 are the intended measurements, and they're made out of acrylic. The accuracy is super high. You can't really, unless there's some major manufacturing issue, go wrong. So these templates are insanely accurate and completely tournament legal.
Yeah, and so we've got the red and the clear and the black like we had with the 1.0 for those of you guys who've been following us for that long. We also have added this kind of teal green, which I adore. I think that is a brilliant color, especially for any enterprising like Imperial player or something.
I'm a huge fan.
It doesn't get much better than that.
I am a huge fan.
You have this awesome translucent yellow, which also kind of has my heart. It almost looks kind of golden. And when you drop it on different surfaces, of course, it takes on a little bit of that background color, which is really nice, as any of these translucent templates will. You have the blue and the orange down here, which, as we were talking about earlier, are just perfect for really, I feel like a Rebel player is looking good in these kinds of template colors. So we've expanded the color options, we've improved the production, and if you just, I mean, let's look at let's say I'm playing a game and it's like, see, what a fool. You know what, by the way, anyone who's playing this game, if you're ever wanting to move your ship, I've seen this a million times, even in like the top 4 games that we comment on, you secure the ship first, and then slide the template in, and now you've got a mark, and that's how I would suggest moving there. You move your Y-wing back in there. Look at that. Man, this blue template just really did a great job of moving that ship. Did it not?
It's like it was built for it.
It's like it was built for it. It looked good doing it. I flew in style, and now I'm probably going to go, measure out my distance to destroy range 1, I've got the shot. It's over. The game's over.
It's important to note that all these templates are still translucent. So translucency is a huge deal with these templates. So you can see through it, whether you're measuring range or the movement of a ship to see if a ship can go the whole distance or if they hit an asteroid. Also important to note, the original Covenant templates are still tournament legal. They're still fine. They're just slightly different than these. We were updating the colors. We decided to update the measurements as well to make them more accurate.
Yeah, and so just to make sure anyone who's not familiar with these template sets, you do get exactly what you'd expect in the standard template set. You've got your turns and banks and your straights. You've also got your range ruler. Now, a lot of template sets don't include the range ruler, so be careful if you're out there kind of shopping around Not that you would go anywhere else after seeing these. Come on, guys, let's be serious. But these do have the range ruler here. So you get your sweet colored range ruler, and that's going to be up in the air a lot. And so the color of that thing matters maybe more than anything. So you're going to be waving that around and moving it around. So choose wisely. It's kind of like a lightsaber. And actually, as I was looking at these, I felt that way. So a few other things. They do ship with protective peels on them. So if you get your templates and you're like, what's going on? They're opaque and brown. That's because we have to peel the paper off first. We like to ship them like that so they don't get scratched during the shipping process, because that can be a real bummer. And then secondarily, if there is any kind of a problem, anything arises with your templates, when you first get them, when you get them 6 months later after you've used them for a while, if anything happens, let us know. Send us an email, support@teamcovenant.com, and we will do anything that we can to get that problem corrected and make you happy, because that's ultimately what we want. So if you want some of these templates, which hopefully you do, I can hardly even contain myself. teamcovenant.com/templates is where you want to be.
Absolutely.
That's where you'll find all this stuff, and it'll be easily laid out there where you can buy a set for yourself, buy a set for your friend, buy 20 sets for all your friends, your play group. If you roll into your play group and just give them all a set of these templates, you're going to win every game for the next year. So might be worth doing.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, might
may
be
win a
worth your
regional
time.
off that.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support. And again, anyone who purchased those 1.0 templates, they are still totally good, totally legal, and I'm still using mine. So you're not behind the power curve at all. And you are the people who made this happen. Your support really pushed us to expand this line. So thank you, all the X-Wing players, and for everyone out there watching our X-Wing videos, enjoying the commentary and all of that. This is a great way to show some support our way and keep those videos coming. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you
Zach,
very
you
much.
got anything else to add?
That's it. I'm just really excited to get some templates and try out the new colors.
All right, guys. Well, order yourself a set and enjoy them tomorrow or the next day or whenever you get them. Take care.
See you guys.